Get ready for this smoke, man. Turn your volumes up. I couldn't really care, if I'm honest with you. Oh, you know what? This is it's gonna be controversial, man. What I've written down. You know what? I'm just gonna go. Okay, we got a cool little autofocus going on here. Right, guys. Let's go. Let's get ready to rumble. As CM Punk would say, it's clobbering time. Hello, guys. Welcome back to the Ricky2ra podcast episode 65. 65, guys. We've been doing this for 5 weeks in a row. I've just made a major discovery, guys. If you're watching this on YouTube, come on, guys. What's the difference? I'm going to give you 5 seconds. Just look at this and see what's the difference. Do you not notice? I finally discovered how to take that thing off my microphone so I can actually hold the mic properly now, like an actual mic, so it doesn't have the clamp on it. Did not realise you could take that out until about 5 seconds before I started to click record. I just had a bit of a play around with it and I was like, oh shit, it actually comes off. So yeah, it's a lot easier to hold now, like an actual mic. So yeah, I think maybe in the future I might get like a little table set up where I can actually clamp everything on and it'll look a bit more professional. But you know what, we're freehanding this. You know, we're magicians out here. We deal with cards all the times. We deal with mics now on the podcast, you know what I'm saying? I got one hand free, you know, for the little civil cut or something like that. That did not make any sense because you need to do 2 hands with a civil cut, but a little false cut in the left hand. However, let's stay on track. How are we doing, guys? I hope you guys are alright. I hope you're keeping safe. It is a lovely Monday afternoon here in Leeds. Let me know where you are from around the world, if you are listening anywhere around the world other than UK. Shout outs to everybody that, you know, supports this, likes this, subscribes to the YouTube. Just listen, I'm just happy that one person is better than 0, isn't it? And I've said that previously as well. So I'm very happy, you know, that we've got maybe one listener to listen. We can only go from up. Even if we go down, we can only go up. So that is the motto. However, guys, judging from the title of this video or podcast, it is a very controversial topic that I'm talking about, and I don't normally talk about stuff like this. And, you know, just for you, I don't think you've heard me say this before. So, yeah, before I start, I just want to say, you know, your boy's rocking the Sean John. You know, I brought it back for the podcast episode. You know, man was rocking the white one a few weeks ago. Now your boy's rocking the black one. So, yeah, fun fact, man. I've been wearing this since well, it's clothes, it's not a fun fact, it's just a fact. You know, I've been wearing this for time, man, but if you guys have watched the podcast episodes, especially on YouTube, you'll know that your boy rocks this quite a lot in the podcast episodes. I believe in my first podcast episode, I rocked the white one. So yeah, if you guys have not seen the first episode, I'll leave like a card hovering up at the top of this video. And you guys can have a look and have a watch after you've listened to or watched this, and see how you let me know the differences if you do happen to go back on, because I feel like I've major upgraded, meaning I've improved a lot compared to my first episode, and I feel like if you just keep going, you'll end up improving. Before I actually get onto the topic, guys, I was watching... What was I doing the other day? I was uploading my last podcast episode onto YouTube. And I thought, you know what, let me watch... Whilst it was uploading, let me watch an old episode. And I was like, what was the last podcast episode I recorded in the shop? And to my surprise, it was episode 3 or 2. So we're talking very, very early on. And I'll leave that in the cards up here as well. It's called Working in the Shop. Your boy did that in 2020, man. So you guys, until 5 weeks ago, have been spoilt with a lot of podcast episodes in the shop. So you gotta make sure, you know, you hit the like, or you make sure you support this channel or this podcast, and make sure, you know, you want more shop content, because your boy might just switch this off. I've done it once and I could possibly do it again. So you know what, make sure to hit that subscribe button on YouTube. Yeah, I was watching that video and I was like, damn man, your boy's improved a lot. I kind of wish I could go back in time as I am now, back then, and just elaborate on the stuff I've said. But listen, that's what improvement's for. I can look out and see a few things. But anyway, you want to know what I'm talking about today, and it's a very controversial topic. I don't normally talk about stuff like this. You guys have definitely not heard me say stuff like this. I feel very energetic today. I've got a lot of energy. Your boy's made some notes, you know what I'm saying. And yeah, what I hate is a strong word, but what I hate about magic, I don't feel like a lot of people talk about stuff like this, especially magicians, man. What do you hate about magic? If you're a casual viewer or listener, what do you hate about magic? For me, there's a few things. And I had to really dig deep into this, guys. I really did have to dig deep into this. However, your boy has put some points together. Okay, so we're going to go and jump straight into this. And the one thing that I hate about magic, are you ready? Is people thinking that magic is to fool them. Are you ready for this, guys? Your boy's on smoke right now, okay? Get ready for this smoke, man. Turn your volumes up or down even, because I'm going to be shouting. Nah, so really, I think a lot of people think that magic's fooling them. And it's kind of like, these are my views. Bearing in mind, these are my views, alright? I'm not speaking on behalf of magicians. I'm not speaking on behalf of the magic community. I'm just speaking on behalf of myself, okay? From my experience. So I feel like some people, I'm not saying everybody, but I'm saying some people think that magic's to fool them. Meaning, if I'm showing them some magic, they could be trying to catch you out. So it's like they don't really appreciate what you're trying to do, and it's not my intention to fool. And it could be possibly, there's an argument that it could be possibly the way that you're performing as a magician. Maybe you're just shit and you're just not performing good, and that's why somebody wants to catch you out. However, I do not feel like I'm shit. So when I'm performing, sometimes, I'm not saying it's every time, sometimes I notice that people are trying to figure out how it's actually done, rather than just appreciating what's happening and what experience is about to happen. So that's the one thing I hate about it. And hate's a strong word, guys, okay, but I had to do it. I had to make this topic, a bit, I had to put some masala in this, do you know what I mean? Oh, I can't believe I just said that on the podcast. A bit of spice, you know what I mean? So yeah, where was I, man? Sorry, I think that's the first time I've said masala on the podcast. Your boy's putting a bit of Indian spice into this podcast, guys. Hit the like button, man. So yeah, I feel like some people think that it's somebody coming up to them thinking that they're better than them, and saying like, look, I can do this and I can fool you on this and you won't even know how it's done. Yes, magic is not meant to be exposed, it's not meant to be how to, but I feel like if you're more of an advanced magician, especially for myself, I feel like I'm a good magician. I don't think I'm up there at the top, but I'm trying to get there. And I feel like I want to share something with people that they'll remember for a long time, and it creates that experience, especially at gigs and stuff, where it's at weddings to the bride and groom and stuff like that. But just your everyday person, I'm not going up to somebody and saying, look, I'm going to show you something, and you're not going to know how it's done, but just absolutely just try and figure this out. That's not what I'm doing at all. What I'm doing is I'm going up to somebody And I'm basically saying, look, pick a card out and we'll see. Let's see what happens if you put it in here. Snap your finger. Will it come to the top? Oh, look, it's disappeared. Check the pack. You want to create that experience. And I feel like that's the thing that I hate about Magic, where sometimes you just get particular people and it's like they just want to figure it out. And look, I'm not saying it's the person's fault. Maybe it's just the particular person. That's just how they are. You can't change that. Listen, that's how I know what kind of people to go up to. You can kind of judge it after so many performances. And I feel like a lot of magicians would agree on me. But if you like doing it to a group of people, you'll always have sometimes that one person that's kind of like wants to figure it out. And yeah, sometimes it's just in their nature. And look, you can't change that, right? But that's the one thing I hate about it, where it's performing, because you've put so much effort into it. And it's kind of like, oh, you just want to suss it out, whereas just appreciate what's happening. Like, it's kind of like going to the cinema. Do you know, like, if you go to the cinema, you're there with your mate, oh, we're going to watch this movie. It's cool, man. And then when you're in the movie, your friend just keeps nudging you and be like, so, like, I know, like, now what's going to happen in this scene. This is going to happen, and it's ruining it. Do you know what I mean? It's kind of something like that. Do you feel me, guys? Do you feel what I'm saying? We've come out hot. The masala has flipping got garam, man. Can't believe I'm doing Punjabi on this one. Flipping hell. Alright. So yeah, that's the first thing, man. I feel like that kind of, it puts you off a little bit. But not as a performer, just like when you're performing, when you're in that moment. I couldn't really care, if I'm honest with you, at that moment of time. I've been through it, past, present, and will do future. But guys, if you know where I'm coming from, let me know in the comments below whether you're a magician or whether you're a Magic fan, or even if you don't like Magic and you've just somehow just stumbled upon this video and you're like, you know what, this guy could be talking sense, or this guy's just talking a load of shite. Let me know, man, because I appreciate everything from all realms, okay? So yeah, that's the thing that I don't like. And yeah, let me know, man. Let me know what you think about that, because that's just my opinion on what I feel on that. But I feel like a lot of people think that Magic is just to fool them, and maybe it's the way that it's portrayed sometimes. It can be like that, but for me personally, I don't portray my Magic into fooling people. I'm trying to make it more entertaining and more of an experience as possible. Okay, that was a saucy first topic. Oh, you know what? This is it's gonna be controversial, man. What I've written down. You know what? I'm just gonna go for it. I feel like we're gonna pick out one and leave the other, but I'm gonna go straight to the second one, guys. All right. Here we go. So the second one is, other magicians feel bigger than others. Now, where do I want to go with this? I'm unknown, right? You don't know me, okay? Even if you subscribe to me, you don't know me. Like, I'm not well known, okay? That's what I'm trying to say. My name's Ricky2ra. I'm a magician from Leeds. I work in a shop. I try and do magic with the shop. Who's he? Oh, is that magician from shop? Okay. No, it's Ricky. My name's Ricky. Oh yeah, you're that magician. Like, I'm not there. Like, if you go, oh, have you seen him in Vegas? What's his name? And the guy will be like, David Blaine. Oh, he's sick, man. The guy that eats. Do you know what I mean? There's that. I'm not comparing myself to David Blaine. I'm just giving the example, right, for you. But I feel like when the magic community comes together, there's some sort of disconnect at times. And I'm not saying this happens all the time. I'm just talking about stuff from what I've seen. And I feel like sometimes when the magic community gets together, a lot of the higher, well-known magicians kind of just mingle with others and then just drift off with the other people in their circle that's kind of like at their level, rather than sticking with everybody and kind of like, passing on maybe knowledge, or just like seeing like tricks and effects and like, I don't know. It's something that I can't explain properly. I've seen it, and I'm not saying that it happens all the time. I'm not saying that it should happen. I'm just saying it's from what I've seen, and it's and it's like, I feel like there should be more of a bond between all magicians. We're all humans, and I feel like, we should all stick together. Now, what I'm saying is just for like what I've seen. Okay, you could make the counter argument, saying like, oh well, if Jay-Z's at a festival backstage and there's some unknown artist, you think Jay-Z's gonna hang out with that artist? And there will be that debate. Be like, nah, because Jay-Z's Jay-Z and that artist is, well, he's not known, so why should he be with him? I totally get it. I totally get the counter argument. I just feel like the magic community is so, I wouldn't say small, it's growing, but it's not bigger than other communities like music and stuff like that. Nowhere near it. Just saying, like, if there's more of a bond between a lot of people that are higher up and unknown, it would make it much more greater. So that's the thing that I've seen. And let me know, like, I'm going to say this at the end of every point, let me know your opinions down below. If you are a magician, or if you're just a casual viewer, do you feel like, magicians that you've seen on TV, Dynamo, do you feel like they should be chilling with like more unknown magicians and stuff like that and bringing them up in the circle? They probably do. I'm not saying Dynamo doesn't. I'm just saying, like, just more in general. Okay, this isn't me having a go at the magic community saying they can do better. This is just my thoughts and opinions on particular things that I just see and sometimes experience. So yeah, let me know, man. Let me know about that one. This is a fiery topic, man. I haven't talked about anything like this in my podcast. What else have we got? One thing. Damn, I've written a lot of stuff, man. Too much. Okay, I like this one. Too much choice. Okay, this is a bit of a different podcast episode because I'm going through some points, but I feel like there's too much choice now in magic. Okay, it's kind of like this shop. If you're watching on YouTube, look at the stuff we've got in this shop, man. Look at all the sweets and stuff. I know you guys, if you've been watching, you've got like bear sweets and stuff. Like here, bro, there's too much choice, man. Imagine this is all magic products, and you walk in to like a magic shop, and you're like, what effing effect shall I do? Shall I purchase? And I feel like that's a lot now on like magic shops. Okay, and I'm not saying it's bad, but I'm not saying it's good. I'm saying like, just there's too much. It's oversaturated, the market. I know I've talked about this before, but I feel like there should be like a section where it's like, and I'm not saying there isn't, but there should be like something where it's like tailored to you. Do you know, like you'd go into a shop and it's like, yeah, like I'm the boss man, and it's like, yo, I know you noticed you got them quavers last time, but check out these whatsits, bruv. Do you know what I mean? I feel like it should be like that online, where it's like, oh, so you bought this, maybe you'll like this because it fits with your style, with what you're getting, or try. Do you know, like how Amazon recommends stuff, but like personal for you? I don't feel like magic shops do that online. Maybe some do, but it's hard to say. I feel like they don't. I feel like the majority don't. I'm sticking with that. I feel like the majority don't, and I feel like it could be better. This isn't me beefing with a load of magic shops, man. This is me just saying about stuff. Do you know, I'm going to say this about everyone because I'm not a controversial person, but I needed to talk about this topic, okay? And I feel like it could improve perhaps on that way. I'm not beefing anyone at all, so Vanishing Ink and Illusionist, don't come at me, bruv. Don't come at this unknown person. But yeah, this is just something that I've seen, and don't get me wrong, I know my favourite magic shop online, they do like say send emails, and all the magic shops do online, they send emails about new products, but I feel like they should do something where it's like products for you, and it kind of like saves that filter of going through and clicking to next page to next page to next page. Kind of like when you go on Netflix. Everybody's been on Netflix, and it's like, what the hell shall I watch? But you kind of get like your top one where it's like things that may interest you or you may like, and it shows you the trailers and shit like that. Could be that. What minute are we on? We're on 20 minutes, guys. Jesus Christ, we're on 20 minutes. Oh man, I'm going to make this a part 1, bruv. I'm going to make this a part 1 because I've literally got through 2 points. And your boy is fired up, man, with this masala, you know what I'm saying? People are going to think I'm a right weirdo. Do not judge me, alright? Okay, so sometimes people think it's to fool them. Other magicians feel like it's bigger than them. So we've just said too much magic. I'm going to go with this one. And then I'm going to make it into a part 2, alright? So make sure you stay tuned next week as well. But if you like the video, man, if you're watching this on YouTube, what the hell are you doing, man? What are you doing? Make sure to like the video. Subscribe if you like this stuff, man. If you like me being a bit more controversial, let me know, alright? And I'll see what I can do, okay? But don't beef me. I ain't ready for no beef, alright? I'm just a boss man. I'm a magician that works in a shop. Okay, so my last one that I'm going to talk about is speeding up performances. Now, there's 2 ways this can happen, and I'm going to explain to you now. So I'm performing magic, alright? Would you guys prefer if I'm saying, okay, pick a card, have a look at it, turn around, so I can't see. Okay, just shout stop. Just put your card back in. Perfect. I'm going to try find your card in a very unique way. Compare that to, hi, how you doing? You okay? Do me a favour, take the card out. Just take it. I won't look. Turn around. Show everyone. Are we alright? Are we done? Yeah, do me a favour, shout stop. Just put it in. Watch this. We're gonna find your card, alright? Watch. 3, 2, 1. Which one did you prefer? Which one did you understand more? It was the first one, right? Come on, guys. It was the first one. The one thing that I don't like, and this just comes with experience and practice, but sometimes for myself, I can do that, and that's the one thing I don't like about magic, where it's you've put so much effort into practicing an effect, and you just absolutely just blast through it, where like the whole core ingredients is just stripped, and you've got one basic routine. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's the one thing I don't like, and this happens for various reasons. It could happen because you're nervous, not confident. Could be the particular person or group that you're showing it to. It could be anything else. However, I feel like going through your performance at a suitable rate where the person knows what you're saying and what you're doing, what you're trying to show them, is a hell of a lot more important than actually speeding through everything because you can't show them anything properly. Yeah. Guys, this has been intense. I'm not going to lie. I don't know if you guys are going to like this. Do you guys like this type of video? Alright, let me know, man, if you like this type of video, because I don't want to be an idiot online. Alright, I felt like I was a lot more controversial in this video, and I feel like it's the first one I've done. It might not even be controversial. I'm just not a controversial person, so this might not even be controversial. This might just be on a scale of +1 for me. Well, +10 for me, but +1 for you guys. So let me know what you thought of this video. Do you feel like I should be making something more like this or not? You let me know. You're the one that's watching this. If you've gotten this far, pat yourselves on the back. We are on 24 minutes. Yeah, thank you guys. I hope you liked the last video. If you don't know what I'm talking about, make sure to click here for my last video. And I will see you guys next week. So I hope you enjoyed that. Make sure to like, subscribe, rate, do all that good business. This has been your boy Ricky2ra. I will see you guys next week. Peace, stay strong. Remember, always follow your dreams.